Polls are open right now across Georgia as that state holds 4 special election runoffs. There are 3 seats in the state legislature that are up for grabs, and voters in the 14th congressional district will determine who will replace former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Retired Army General and Democrat Sean Harris is hoping for an upset victory in that deep red district. He's up against Trump-endorsed candidate Clay Fuller, a former local prosecutor, also a veteran. Joining us now, live from Cedartown, Georgia, MS Now reporter Nnamdi Ngannou. Nnamdi, great to see you. Your latest reporting is headlined, "Can a Democratic farmer pull off the unthinkable in Marjorie Taylor Greene's old seat?" Nnamdi, you spoke with Sean Harris earlier this morning. How does he feel about his chances? What's your sense of the lay of the land there?
Well, as I've spoken to Sean Harris over the last several months, he has maintained this sense of optimism that is pretty unique and unheard of for a Democrat running in this district. Now, to be clear here, Georgia's 14th district is the most Republican district in the state. That's according to Cook Political Report. So the fact that Sean Harris during last month's jungle primary was able to emerge as the top vote getter is a sign that that has fueled his own confidence, but has also fueled Democratic enthusiasm across the state. Now, that's in addition to the fact that now here today, Sean Harris still feels that things are going in his favor. He told me today that he's done his own internal calculations. He feels that if he can manage to turn out enough black voters specifically, that he could potentially overcome the Republican slant in this district. He's also emphasized to me that his team is leaving no voter uncontacted. They have had teams deployed throughout this district over the last several months, repeatedly door knocking, calling the same sets of voters nonstop in hopes of getting them to come out and cast their ballot. Now, I want to play for you a portion of my conversation with Sean Harris when he told me the calculation he's making as he hopes to figure out exactly how to win this race.
My victory would just come down to just regular, everyday, hard-working people that has finally said, I'm going to get up and speak up for myself and speak up for my kids and my grandkids. And that simply means that Democrats are going to come out and vote for me, independents are going to come out and vote for me, and what I consider just everyday Republicans that says, look, I am a Republican, I'm going to vote for Sean Harris this one time and give him a chance.
So, when I spoke to Harris, he emphasized to me that it really is about taking advantage of people that may be very, very frustrated with the current administration and the current policies of the administration. I spoke to a voter here today who was among the people that Sean Harris is trying to appeal to, who told me that she is frustrated and tired with the way things are going in the country. Take a listen.
Just changing the direction that we're going now. Yeah. I'm horrified. I'm horrified by what ICE is doing. I'm horrified by the rhetoric that's going on, by the zero-sum politics, where it's just Trump's way or no way, and on the other side as well. They need to release the Epstein files. They need to prosecute the men and women.
So, Jonathan, again, this is all a matter of turnout. It is spring break here in this district. So both candidates, Clay Fuller, the Trump-endorsed candidate, and Sean Harris, continue to try to convince as many voters as they can to head to the polls. At 1 p.m. today, Sean Harris will actually be doing a march to the poll in a part of the district that is home to many black voters. So, again, that being a top priority for this campaign as he hopes to do the unthinkable and pull off a win in this red district.
MS Now reporter Nnamdi Ngannou, thank you very much. Live from Cedartown, Georgia. We, of course, will be watching those results tonight.